HTTV with Illingworth and Gregory here with David Wagner. David, thanks for joining us. Do you think you've ever felt as proud of one of your teams after a defeat as you do standing here right now?
For sure not since I'm here in Huddersfield. I think we all together can be very proud about the performance today, about this dressing room, about this energy they've shown today. Of course, we are disappointed about the result, but we will bounce back with this energy, and hopefully this will be on Tuesday.
I don't think anyone has ever questioned the character or fitness of your Huddersfield Town side, but if there were ever any questions about that, surely the second half performance today put that to bed. With 10 men, they were the side on top.
Yes, the character of this dressing room is great, but to be fair, I've known this before this game today. But if there were any doubt about this, then today everybody has seen which great characters there are. So this togetherness, this will help us over the season, and this will help us over this disappointing feeling at the moment as well. So lately tomorrow we look forward, and then we go forward to the next game, to the Tuesday game, where we are able to make some changes because of the suspensions and maybe because of some freshness as well. So like I always said, we will need everybody in the season, and we will find a good starting 11 and a good bench as well on Tuesday to be as fresh as we can, and hopefully with a big crowd to bounce back on Tuesday.
We all know and have seen the style that you like your teams to play in, but in that second half, particularly towards the end of the game, the chances were coming by playing another way, and it showed that there is a plan B, if you like, when things need to change. We brought Michael Heffeler, Martin Craney on and created some fantastic big chances towards the end of today's game.
Yeah, if we can criticize something, then it is that we didn't use one of them. So we played very good. We never panicked. We made a lot of very good decisions in the final third. We centered the ball in the right moment. We passed the ball in the right moment. So it was a very, very good performance in the second half. So I think again we can learn in every game. You as well can learn from a defeat. You as well can learn from an underload game what we had today, and this is what we take out of this game. So we take the positive things today out of this game, and there were a lot of positive things, and of course we have to discuss about the things which were not as good as they have to be today, and then we go forward on Tuesday, and we will change this disappointing vibrations in positive energy for Tuesday.
Obviously, one of the low points today was Rajiv Van La Parra's red card. You talk about learning and needing to learn. Does Rajiv need to learn how to react in that situation when he's clearly frustrated on the pitch, but there's certain things you can do and you can't do in the heat of the moment?
Yes, of course, but at the end, Rajiv knows that this was a mistake, that this wasn't all right, and we don't have to speak about too much about the situation. We will speak internal about the situation, but he knows that this wasn't correct.
You've talked about needing to be your best to be a competitor, so you must be delighted to see that 10 players on your side can be a real competitor against what is a very good Reading side that's performing well at the moment.
Yeah, as I said before, so today they are playing two teams with a good momentum, and we were a competitor. We were a competitor with 10 men. So what we've seen today was again the great character of this group and the great fitness as well. So there wasn't a problem for us to play and to compete with them with 10 men. And now, again, we have to make sure that we are as fresh as we can, and then we are able to leave this game very quick behind us because of the result. But we are able to get confidence of this performance today.
You've just told out some of our media partners that you thought the fans helped make up for that one-man deficit today that the team had. It's not often that you see a set of fans, home or away, react like that to the players when the whistle goes and you've lost the game.
Yeah, But to be fair, as I said before, we have very sensible supporters. They know exactly when the players gave everything, and I think a neutral supporter as well saw today who was the better team in the second half, and I think we were the better team in the second half with one man less. And of course, this is a reason to make the supporters proud, and I think they've shown it, and they backed us. What was very important today, because when you are one man less, you need more energy, and you can get this energy from the stands. What they gave us today, and on Tuesday we need this as well, because of course this costs you energy if you play, I don't know, an hour with one man less.
You talked about the need for the fans when we lost our first game of the season at Brighton, and they certainly showed up when we played QPR. Like you've just said there, it's going to be very important now on to Tuesday night that the fans are with us again right from the first minute to the last.
Yes, so we like to have any help we can have on Tuesday from our supporters. If we like to be successful, and we like to be successful on Tuesday, we have to be fresh. We have to make a lot of good decisions on the pitch, but we as well have to have a great support from the stands, which can help us to have this few percent more energy what you need to be successful.
Finally, you've just alluded to this, but there's a long way back on the coach now this evening. It gives you a lot of time to think about who comes into the side now that Mark Hudson, Chris Löwe and Rajiv van La Parra cannot play for you on Tuesday night. Yes,
but to be fair, for us it was clear that in this week this probably will happen, that we have some suspensions over this week, so there isn't a surprise. But yes, we have enough hours time to think about what we will do.
Finally, one final word. Mark Hudson made his 400th start of his league career this afternoon. He's been fantastic for you from the very first day that you walked in, but he looks to be getting better this season. How is that possible after 400 games?
Development never stops if you are open-minded, and Huddy is very open-minded. He's a great character. He is the captain of this great character group, and I only can say well done. 400 starts, league starts. This is a number, so well done, and hopefully there will come a lot of good starts more.